the Cardinals will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Syracuse's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He leaves it with his back. Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Cardinals offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Cavazos. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll go right back to the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Snapped it in the shotgun. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The aerial assault continues. This time on target. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Cardinals are in the red zone. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive.
And he intercepts it. He didn't get a lot on the return, but, man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces 3rd. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ball State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Muncie for some time. They're up 14 over Minnesota. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Snap in the shotgun. He's got his man. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Here's the give off the left side. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they made it to the house, but they found that 6 points waiting on them. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They'll try to pop the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Orange will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. He looks that one in nicely. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
2nd down coming up.
Off play action. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down marker. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's got an open man. Got a lot of running room. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Cavazos. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for the score. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Coming, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. And the Cardinals will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. Now on second down after the incompletion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Cardinals will punt this one away.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep moving. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's got his man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. On the run, it's Luck. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Cardinals are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll throw it on first down. Working that left side now. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Brings up second down.
Oh, he makes the catch. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
To the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Orange will have to punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. Just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On second down, looking to throw. Got his man quickly.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On second down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Luck. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Makes his connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now on second down. They'll run play action. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They go to the ground. Open space at the 25. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
This quarterback makes very good decisions, not just when it comes to throwing the football, but in the option game as well. Knowing when to hand it off to the fullback, knowing when to pitch it, or when to keep it yourself. He showed you that there.
Looking for the two-point try. He wants to throw it. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a one-possession game here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Getting some heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A little release to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He makes the connection. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Back to the air one more time. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Oh, they are fortunate to get that fumble back, but the clock is still ticking, and they've got to go and go now. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the offense just going to spike it here. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And he's just going to spike it. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Running back goes in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.